Welcome to Firearms of America. Today I'm back here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, about to do my favorite Glocks. Yes, have been requested to do this video for quite a while, so here it is for all the Glock fans out there, like myself. Today I have my favorite Glock 17 Generation 5. See, make sure nothing here. And we have my favorite Glock 19 Generation 5. Make sure nothing is here. And we have my favorite Glock 19X. Can't really say Generation 5 because this is the first generation of this particular model, but it has all of the features of the Generation 5. And today we're going to be doing the comparison. I'll tell you which one I think is the best buy. I'll tell you which one is overall a more pleasant shooting experience. And hopefully after watching this comparison video, you will be able to decide finally which one to go with. So let's start with the biggest one, Glock 17 Generation 5, and this is really one of the main differences between the three is the size. So we have Glock 17 4.5, almost 449 inch barrel, 17 capacity magazine, and now we have a Glock 19 with a 4-inch barrel, 15 capacity magazine. So we have a little bit of overall longer slide, longer barrel, and the same thing with the grip. You have a longer grip on Glock 17 compared to the Glock 19. Now, obviously, whenever it comes to the shooting experience, whenever it comes to handling the recoil, Glock 17 will be much more comfortable to handle that recoil. First of all, because you do have a longer barrel, so you have more of that energy absorption from firing from the recoil, right? But at the same time, you also have a bigger grip, so it's much more comfortable to have a full proper grip on the gun, unless you have some very small hands like mine, which I can still get a good grip on the Glock 19, still not as good as the 17, however, as well as sacrificing the capacity. Now let's talk about the Glock 19X. And the difference here is not just the fact that it is tan. I honestly love this color. In fact, this particular model right here, Glock 19X, is the very first original slide in this particular color. So I'm really glad that Glock started playing around with colors, because black gets boring, you know, all the time. Black Glocks. But anyway, so what is really special about the Glock 19? What is Glock 19? Well, here is the thing. It has the same barrel length, the same overall length as the Glock 19. All right. However, it has the same grip and the mag capacity as Glock 17, as you can see. And here on this particular one, we have the extended capacity magazine, so you do have two extras here. So that's actually 19 capacity magazine, not 17 capacity magazine. So it is still nice and compact, easier to conceal carry than Glock 17, but it has the capacity of Glock 17, even a little bit more with this extra mag. So let's do some shooting of all three guns, and we will try to come up with some verdict. Which one is the better buy? Now, I'll kind of start talking about that, you know. I'm not gonna go into the features and details of each individual Glock, because if you do want to see that, you can always check out my individual reviews, because I've reviewed all of these pistols individually. right? So I talk about the mags over there, I talk about the grip, I talk about the trigger, the slide release, all of those sort of features. But overall, I think as the more practical, smarter purchase of all three would be, keep in mind, this is my personal opinion, Glock 19. Why? Let me tell you why. Because I think 15 capacity magazine is still really good. You can still use it for home defense, keep it in the car, whatever self-defense kind of situation you can think of. And at the same time, it is not too big to conceal carry. You can have it IWB, OWB, I don't even know what it is. All of the options that you can think of, this is fairly easy to carry. Now, granted, you can definitely still do this with Glock 17, but it's gonna be harder because this is a full-size pistol. 4.5-inch barrel, it's no joke. And at the same time, because of the longer grip and because of the more capacity, obviously this is going to be heavier too. Keep that in mind. So I think as an overall purchase, smarter purchase, if you're looking for something practical and something more diverse, Glock 19 is a better buy. All right. Now, with that being said, if you are looking for overall better shooting experience, right? So you want to go on the range and you want to have good time without stressing too much from the recoil, without being more accurate with your pistol. I think a better buy of these three would be a Glock 17. Why? Well, first of all, because 17 rounds, obviously, you don't have to change the magazine that often, right? At the same time, the grip is bigger, so you have a proper grip. So now you're managing the recoil better. And overall, because the barrel is longer, you have a better energy absorption from the recoil. So you are more accurate. It's much more fun to shoot, less recoil. Pretty good. Now, whenever it comes to more tactical situations where you kind of want to have the best of both worlds, you don't want to sacrifice on the capacity, but at the same time you know that you will carry it on you, I think the best buy of three would be the Glock 19X, especially if you like them tan colored guns like I do. So at the end of the day, what are you looking for? Let's do some shooting. We'll try to come up with some decent conclusion. I will start with Glock 19, then we will go into the Glock 19X, and we will finish up with Glock 17. Let's see. I will try to hit that yellow circle in the very center for my very first Glock. Yellow circle in the center. Glock 19. Always enjoy shooting Glocks. Bullseye. All right. Glock 19X, and I'll try to hit that orange circle on the top. No, Siri, leave me alone. All right. Much better grip. You can immediately feel it. Way more comfortable grip. Bullseye. I get way too excited. Same recoil, really. But it is a little bit easier to manage the recoil because of the grip, because of the better grip. And now, Glock 17. And I'll try to hit that white circle at the bottom. And as you can see, I'm way more accurate with the Glock 17. And it really is the reason, because it is easier. It's you feel whenever you're doing it back to back. Now, if you are shooting it, you know, couple of hours, I don't know, days, weeks apart, you might not notice the difference really. But if you're doing it back to back, that difference in the recoil management, it really becomes obvious. Glock 17 is just a much more pleasurable experience to shoot compared to the other two. Now don't get me wrong, those two guns are fantastic. But overall, as a shooting experience, as a recoil management, as a comfort, as a grip comfort, Glock 17 is definitely superior. However, with that being said, like I said earlier, I think overall a better buy as, for example, if you're, let's say this is your first, excellent purchase as first. Honestly, any of these guns as a first gun would be probably one of the best purchases you can possibly make. But let's say you're getting into Glocks, maybe you have some other things, or maybe this is your first gun. Maybe this is your first gun, why not? Great first gun. But if this is your first gun and you want something as versatile as possible, you want it to be able to have it as home defense, right? Something on your nightstand in the safe nearby, right? For home defense. You want to carry it in the car, you want to carry it in the purse if you're a lady, or you want to carry it concealed carry somewhere on your body, however you carry. This is the pistol that you can do it all with, because it still has great capacity, 15 capacity magazine, which you can upgrade to whatever you want, because all the Glock magazines are interchangeable. Well, not all of them, except for example from 19 to the 17 you won't be able to put it because it is short. However, you can put a 17 capacity magazine from Glock 17 on the Glock 19, all right, if that makes sense. And at the same time, very easy to conceal carry because it is still fairly compact. But like I said, if you're looking for something tactical, something that you don't want to sacrifice that grip, you don't want to sacrifice that capacity, but at the same time you do plan to carry it on you, and you prefer 10, like I do, Glock 19. So, in the conclusion of this video, get yourself a Glock.